open to learning, more willing to take on challenges, and more resilient in the face of setbacks. These are all traits that rich and successful people share. They don't see failures as defining them, but rather as opportunities to learn and grow. Therefore, how can you develop a growth mindset? Start by embracing challenges. Instead of avoiding difficult situations, see them as opportunities to learn and grow. Second, don't be afraid of making mistakes. Remember, it's through mistakes that we learn the most. Third, embrace criticism. Instead of getting defensive, see feedback as a chance to improve. Chapter 13. Overcoming mental blocks. You might find mental blocks standing in your way as you work towards wealth, but don't worry, there are strategies to tackle them head-on. Mental blocks are often self-imposed limitations that can hinder your progress. They're like brick walls, impeding your path to success. However, just as any wall can be climbed, mental blocks can be overcome. The first step to overcoming your mental blocks is to acknowledge their existence. This might sound essential, but it's critical. You can't tackle a problem you don't recognize. Accepting that you have these barriers allows you to confront them directly. Once you've acknowledged your mental blocks, begin challenging them. Ask yourself, why do I believe this is true? Or is it just a belief I've adopted often? You'll find that your blocks are based on unfounded fears or misconceptions. Next, visualize success. Remember, your mind can't distinguish between what's real and what's imagined. So, if you consistently picture yourself achieving your financial goals, your mind will start to perceive these images as reality. This will help in rewriting your limiting beliefs. Lastly, never underestimate the power of positive affirmations. They can significantly alter your mindset. A simple mantra like "I can achieve my financial goals" or "I am capable of wealth" can work wonders in breaking down those mental walls. Chapter 14. Learning from failures. Overcoming mental blocks paves the way for the next important step in your journey to wealth: learning from your failures. Yes, you heard it right. Failures. They're not roadblocks, but stepping stones toward success. They're the most profound teachers you'll encounter in your pursuit of wealth, and embracing them is key. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of it. Each failure brings with it valuable insights, lessons you wouldn't learn otherwise. When you fail, it means you've taken a risk, you've tried, and that's commendable. You're not defeated, you're merely closer to success. Don't shy away from failure. Instead, analyze it. What went wrong? What can you do differently next time? What did this experience teach you? These questions will direct you to a variety of information that you may utilize to improve your approach. Chapter 15. Seeking continuous learning. In the pursuit of wealth, embracing a mindset of continuous learning becomes your greatest ally. You're not expected to know everything, but you should be open to expanding your knowledge at every opportunity. This doesn't mean you need to hit the books 24/7, but rather adopt a curiosity about the world and a passion for understanding how things work. In your journey, you'll find that learning is a spiral process. You'll circle back to concepts you thought you understood, but with a new perspective or additional information, you'll see them in a new light. It's this iterative process of learning and unlearning that allows you to grow and adapt in an ever-changing world. Continuous learning also means staying up to date with trends and developments in your field. This could involve reading the latest industry reports, attending webinars, or engaging in networking events. It's about being proactive and taking ownership of your personal and professional development. But remember, learning isn't just about absorbing information. It is also important to use that information in real-world circumstances. This is where critical thinking comes into play. You've got to analyze information, draw conclusions, and make decisions based on what you've learned. Lastly, don't be afraid to venture outside of your comfort zone. It's often in unfamiliar territories where you'll find the most significant opportunities for learning and growth. So step out, take risks, and keep learning. Your future, wealthier self will be grateful to you. Chapter 16. Practicing mindfulness. Changing gears, let us look at mindfulness as a wonderful tool for increasing your intellectual capacity. Mindfulness simply means being fully engaged in the present moment, without distraction or judgment. It's about letting go of stressors from the past or worries about the future and focusing solely on what's happening right now. Mindfulness can greatly boost your mental agility. When you're fully present, you're more likely to notice details that others might overlook. This can give you an edge in problem-solving and decision-making tasks, ultimately leading to increased wealth and success. So, how do you practice mindfulness? It's easier than you might think. Start by taking a few minutes each day to simply sit and breathe. Concentrate on the sensation of breath entering and exiting your body. If your attentions begin to wander, gently bring them back to your breath. This is known as mindfulness meditation, and it is an excellent technique to educate your brain to stay focused in the present. Another approach to cultivate mindfulness is by eating mindfully. Instead of hurrying through meals, take the time to truly enjoy each bite. Pay attention to the flavor, texture, and scent of your food. This can help you become more aware of your body's hunger and fullness cues, leading to healthy eating habits. Chapter 17. Harnessing emotional intelligence. Regularly tapping into your emotional intelligence can greatly elevate your chances of financial success. Emotional intelligence (EQ) is your capacity to identify, comprehend, control, and regulate your own emotions, as well as impact the emotions of others. It's not just about being in tune with your feelings, but also understanding how they affect your decisions, actions, and interactions. So how can you harness this potential? Start by increasing your self-awareness. Pay close attention to your emotional reactions in different situations. Do you react impulsively or thoughtfully? Recognize and label these emotions. This self-recognition is the foundation of emotional intelligence. Next, work on managing your emotions effectively. This doesn't mean suppressing your feelings, but rather understanding and controlling them. If you're feeling anxious about a financial decision, for instance, acknowledge this feeling and then figure out why it's there. Is it due to a lack of information? If so, seek out what you need. Chapter 18. Building resilience. While emotional intelligence aids in understanding and managing your feelings, it's equally important to build resilience for financial success. Now, you might be thinking, what's resilience got to do with getting rich? Well, quite a lot, actually. See, the path to wealth isn't always a smooth one. It's filled with challenges, setbacks, and sometimes outright failures. And it's resilience, your ability to bounce back from these difficulties, that often determines whether or not you'll reach your financial goals. Sure, intelligence is a huge asset, but without resilience, even the smartest minds can falter when faced with adversity. Think about it. When you invest in a business and it fails, what's your next move? Do you throw in the towel or do you dust yourself off and try again? The difference lies in resilience. It's the grit that keeps you going, the determination to never give up, no matter how tough the journey becomes. But how do you build resilience? Start by maintaining a positive attitude, even in the face of adversity. Believe in your abilities and don't be afraid to take risks. Accept challenges as chances for progress, rather than impediments. Create an environment in which mistakes are viewed as important learning opportunities rather than failures. Most crucial, do not lose sight of your goals. Chapter 19. Networking for success. Your journey to wealth isn't a solitary endeavor. Forming a robust network of like-minded individuals who can assist you in achieving success is vital. Networking isn't simply about attending events and exchanging business cards. It's about building relationships based on mutual trust and respect. It allows you to gain insights, tap into new opportunities, and acquire knowledge from others more experienced in their fields. Start by identifying individuals you admire in your chosen field, those who've achieved what you aspire to. Reach out to them, show genuine interest in their work, and ask thoughtful questions. They'll appreciate your interest and may be willing to offer advice or even mentorship. Remember, networking isn't a one-way street. You shouldn't only take, but also give. Share your ideas, insights, or connections when you can. This reciprocity strengthens relationships and fosters a sense of camaraderie. Join professional organizations or clubs related to your field. Attend conferences and seminars. Participate in online forums and discussions. Be involved on social media platforms, particularly on platforms like LinkedIn, which are intended for professional networking. Networking requires time and effort, but the results are worthwhile. Don't be discouraged if some individuals aren't responsive or helpful. Not everyone will be open or available to connect. Keep pushing forward, always be respectful, and your network will gradually grow. Those connections can guide you, support you, and potentially open doors you didn't even know existed. Chapter 20. Taking calculated risks. Exploring the path to wealth. It's essential you're not afraid to take calculated risks. It's not about gambling blindly, it's about making informed decisions. The first step is to gather as much information as you can about the situation. This includes understanding the potential outcomes, the likelihood of each outcome, and the potential gains and losses associated with each one. Next, it's time to evaluate. This is where your genius mind comes into play. You must evaluate the data you have acquired, analyze the pros and drawbacks, and make an informed decision. Remember, no risk, no reward. But also remember, not all risks are equal. Some are worth taking, others are not. It's your job to figure out which is which. Once you've made your decision, it's time to act. Taking calculated risks isn't just about making decisions, it's about following through on them. This might be scary, but it's necessary. If you don't act, you'll never reap the rewards of your calculated risk. Chapter 21. Investing wisely. After mastering the art of taking calculated risks, let's shift our focus to another integral part of your wealth-building journey, making smart investments. Investing wisely isn't about getting rich quick or playing the stock market like a casino. It's about understanding the principles of investing, doing your research, and making informed decisions. Start by setting clear financial goals. Are you investing for long-term wealth, retirement, to buy a house, or perhaps fund your child's education? Your goals will determine your investment strategy. Next, you need to understand your risk tolerance. Can you withstand the advantages and disadvantages of the stock market, or do you prefer a more stable, predictable investment? Once you've established your goals and risk tolerance, it's time to diversify. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Instead, diversify your investments into several asset types such as equities, bonds, real estate, and commodities. This helps to reduce risk while increasing possible returns. Lastly, be patient. Investing is a long-term game. You won't see substantial growth overnight, but with time and consistent contributions, you'll see your wealth grow. Always keep in mind that time in the market is more important than timing it. Chapter 22. Leveraging technology. Often, technology plays an essential role in enhancing your financial growth and intelligence. It's not just about having the newest devices or apps, but understanding how they can support your financial goals. So how can you utilize technology to its full potential? Firstly, consider the world of online investments. Platforms such as Robinhood, eToro, or Vanguard offer user-friendly interfaces to assist you in investing in stocks, bonds, and other assets. With their assistance, you can track market trends, receive real-time updates, and make informed decisions without leaving your home. Secondly, there's budgeting and personal finance apps. Tools like Mint or You Need a Budget can help you manage your money, monitor expenses, and set saving goals. They provide you with a clear picture of where your money's going and where you might need to reduce. Additionally, explore the domain of online learning. Websites like Coursera or Khan Academy offer courses on financial literacy, investment strategies, and more. Education is an investment in itself, and thanks to technology, it's never been more accessible. Lastly, don't forget about automation. Setting up automatic payments for bills or savings guarantees you never miss a deadline or saving target. It is a minor technological advantage, but it can lead to huge gains in your financial situation. Chapter 23. Balancing Work and Life. While striving to enhance your wealth, it's crucial to remember the significance of upholding a healthy work-life equilibrium to avoid burnout and ensure sustainable success. It's crucial to recognize that wealth isn't simply an accumulation of financial resources, but a balanced blend of time, relationships, health, and personal fulfillment. Start by setting clear boundaries between your work time and personal time. You don't have to be on all the time. When you're working, give it your all. But when it's time to switch off, truly disconnect and dedicate that time to your personal life. This includes spending time with family, pursuing hobbies, or even just relaxing. Furthermore, it's important to prioritize self-care. This includes regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient rest. These factors not only influence your physical health, but also your mental well-being, which in turn impacts your work performance and ability to generate wealth. In addition, outsourcing and delegating tasks can help you free up time and focus on what you do best. Consider delegating duties that can be done more efficiently by someone else, whether they are home or business related. Lastly, don't forget to take regular breaks. Stepping away from work not only helps prevent burnout, but also fosters creativity and productivity. Remember, the goal is sustainable success, not temporary gains. Chapter 24. Celebrating Achievements. Now let's touch on the importance of celebrating achievements. You'll see how defining personal success, recognizing your accomplishments, and maintaining your momentum can contribute to wealth accumulation. To truly appreciate your journey towards wealth, defining personal success and celebrating your achievements along the way are essential. Success isn't solely about amassing wealth. It's about setting personal goals that provide fulfillment and happiness. You might want to build a business, give back to your community, or provide for your family's future. Whatever your goals, keep them at the forefront of your mind. Celebrating your achievements, big or small, is part of defining success. When you reach a milestone, take time to recognize it. This could be as simple as a quiet moment of gratitude or a small treat. It's not about extravagance, but acknowledging your hard work. Acknowledging your accomplishments, no matter their magnitude, can greatly fuel your journey to prosperity. It's not about striving or showing off, but simply celebrating your victories. This recognition is a powerful motivator. You see, when you celebrate your achievements, you're basically patting yourself on the back, saying, "You've done well," and that's a powerful message to send to your brain. Celebrating achievements also cultivates a positive mindset. It encourages you to push for more, to reach for bigger goals. It's not about complacency, but about constant growth. It's an affirmation that you're on the right path and that you have what it takes to succeed. So don't downplay your achievements. Recognize them, celebrate them, and watch how they propel you towards wealth. Building on your personal victories is important in understanding the direct relationship between celebrating achievements and the process of wealth accumulation. Each time you acknowledge a win, you're not just boosting your confidence, but also paving the way for future success. You're solidifying a positive feedback loop that encourages perseverance and discipline. This mindset is key to accumulating wealth. It's not about the immediate monetary gain, but the long-term wealth you build over time. So don't shy away from celebrating your achievements. Use them as stepping stones to your financial goals. Keeping your success momentum going is pivotal in your journey to wealth, as every achievement, big or small, fuels your drive and propels you forward. Don't ever let your triumphs go uncelebrated. Each win is a validation, a proof of your hard work and genius mind. So honor each one. It's not about being boastful, it's about acknowledging progress. Now, how can you do this? Set milestones, and when you reach them, take time to revel in your success. Go out for a nice meal, take a mini vacation, or simply spend some time relaxing. Doing so reinforces positive feelings about your hard work, making you more motivated to push forward. Remember, maintaining your success momentum isn't just about relentless work. It's also about celebrating victories. To wrap up, becoming rich isn't rocket science. It's about using your genius mind wisely. Your IQ is your compass, guiding you to set goals, enhance cognitive skills, think critically, invest wisely, utilize technology, balance life and work, and finally, celebrate your achievements. Remember, wealth isn't a destination, it's a journey. So, strap in and enjoy the ride. Your genius mind holds the key to your financial success. Thanks for listening to or reading this from Audiobooks Office.